So when we talk about like the tool that David the tools that David has built, which are these structured like guides from point A to an answer, or the executive team, we're really talking about things that are inward facing, right? They're helping you build your business, which is humongous because it's a game changer, on a massive magnitude for all of us. But there are you guys should also be thinking about how you can build these for your clients, right? Let me give you an example. One of the things that you guys may or may not be aware of is that if you understand how to take what was a long outline of things you would like to go through, and now you're seeing it in chunks, right? Where it's a guided thing. That's what chain of thought is. That's the point of this thing. Imagine, for example, Reinhardt, imagine that instead of having the open web of information, although you could about Austria, right? Because some things you may have deals with, tour operators or things to do, and some you may not. One of the things you can do with custom GPTs is you can load in a finite set of data. So now what you do is you have a customer facing GPT that you can send people to use, and you are guiding them with this sequence of what's interesting to you. But the GPT and the AI's knowledge is only from the database of information that it has access to, which is yours, because you loaded in all the things that have to do with, what you do. And you're letting AI walk them through questions and answers, which, by the way, with GPT 4.0, you can actually have it talk back to them if you really want to get fancy. But in the end, it's basically giving them suggestions with the set of data that it has. And it's the same thing, Rick, for you and some of the massage envy stores. It's like you could build something where people are actually talking about what matters to them, how do they want to feel, what hurts, what feels good, and all it's doing is pulling from the massive database of different techniques that you offer and the benefits and the things that you want to avoid. And all of a sudden out pops its guided tour to this. So there's we could go down the line for any of you guys, but I think the point is that we are showing you techniques on how to guide AI so it can help you in business across everything you can name in business, every department. But at the same time, this is a customer tool that can give a lot of value to your people that you guys have in the palm of your hands once you just get more and more experienced here. John, why don't you go ahead and ask your question?
Sure. I just had a quick question. I bought Creator Pro and I think it's fantastic. Talk about a game changer. I learned more in a few minutes on it than, and been guided along. Cool. It's been fantastic. The one question I have, though, maybe it's a dumb question, but is the EPX executive team available to all members, free and paid? Or is it just
right now the networking and the business side is for paid, the health and performance side is for everybody, but with a little bit of the work that OpenAI is doing, they may be dropping the cost enough for us to offer it to everybody. So stay tuned, or if you upgrade, there's a whole bunch of other stuff. You even get shares in the company, for God's sake. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, that's the answer to that one.
Gotcha. Thanks.